This week we're going to attempt to write a guitar solo using Google's Bard AI. This video is influenced by the Music is Win video released last week that wrote a guitar solo using ChatGPT. So a quick disclaimer that Bard is still in its experimental phase, but what we can do is make a video now and see what our results are, and then also make another video when it is actually released in full. So we're going to jump right in and go with Write Me a Guitar Solo. Okay, so it's pretty much just given us a song and a chord progression in the key of A major. So the chords we got is A to E to D to A. And that's pretty consistent all the way through, and there's no guitar solo in it. Brilliant, Google, thank you very much. So one of the common comments that I saw in the Music is Win video is that you need to be a little bit more specific if you want a better result. So let's go with Write Me a Guitar Solo in E minor with tablature. Sure, here's a guitar solo in the key of E minor with tablature. So it looks like we have an issue here of that Bard doesn't really know what a guitar solo is. It's given us a song and a chord progression, but no actual guitar solo itself. The second problem, it looks like it can't display minor, okay, because it's given us E major in the key of E minor. But our chord progression has changed to so it's really struggling with this guitar solo input. So let's try and change it a little bit. Let's go for a guitar riff this time. So write me a guitar riff in E minor with tablature. I can never spell tablature. Tablature. So let's see if it knows what a riff is. Okay, so this is interesting. So it gives us the standard E major intro, but then we do actually have some numbered tab here. So we got riff E 5 7 8. So we got, I mean, technically they're all stacked up on each other, so it would be a chord. So it doesn't really know what tablature is or how to display it properly with a guitar riff. We've just got random letters and the numbers, and on verse 1 then it does have the chords. It's really pretty confusing, to be honest. I think we need to go a little bit more specific again and go for a chord progression. So let's go for write me a pop chord progression in the key of A major. Okay, so this is much better. So we've got A to F sharp minor, D to E. This is a common chord progression used in many pop songs. So let's work this out. We've got an A, which is our 1 chord. We have got our F sharp, which is our 6. Then we've got our D, which is 4. So far we've got 1, 6, 4, and our 5 progression. So it is indeed a common chord progression, and this is where Bard has actually really helped us out. It's wrote us a chord progression for a pop song. Let's go for one more. So let's go for a rock and see where it knows the difference between rock and pop. So write me a rock chord progression in the key of E minor. Let's leave out the tablature and the chord chart bits and see where it can do it itself. Maybe it's getting a little bit confused with that. Okay, here is a rock chord progression in the key of E minor. So first off, it's got our E minor chord. That's the good starting point. To D. To C. To G. You can also try these other rock chord progressions. Brilliant, and we've got some more. Let's go for B minor. And C. And G. Awesome. Well, it's passed the test really of giving us some chord progressions for both pop and rock, but it's clear from this video that it can't quite do the guitar solos yet, or can't quite create us a guitar solo. I think this is going to be a really interesting one to pick up again in the next coming months when they finally release Bard, and see whether we can get a created guitar solo from Bard like you can with ChatGPT. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, click the like button, click the subscribe and the bell. That way you'll be notified each week when I upload a guitar lesson.